The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Ingram. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
From the 29, Jackson flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. It gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, 43 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. On third down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got Snead. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the 16, Jackson being chased out left. Snead's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a 2nd time for 6 points.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Gardner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Buying time to his left. Look at the big man rumble. The 20, 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Nick Boyle, 78 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Ready up. 50 seconds to Mike. Let's Topper. Ready.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10. Here we go.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. On 4th down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Check it back.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson back into his end zone, rolling to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
It's complete to Snead. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. Come this way. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Jackson steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's third and short. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Matt Judon. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. This yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. Now pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on third down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his left. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. After the sack on first down, Jackson dancing to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
45. Mike, 45. I got one. He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up.
They go play action with Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Being chased out left. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Broncos will take over on downs. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, it's Lindsey. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And some room to roam now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That burst good for 20 and a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Ready. 8, read.
You're not ready. You're not ready. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Switch.
Hey, seam 6. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? Your